Hello everyone, I'm Dad Mishima from Dad and Kids Play 1, and this is the third installment of Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers for the NES. This is a walkthrough of the full game from start to finish. We're going to show you tips on how to conquer every level in the game and how to defeat all the bosses. So with that being said, let's get started. Before we begin, let's talk about health and acorn power-ups. At the start of every level, you will always begin with 3 hearts. Each time you come into contact with an enemy, you will lose a heart. Once all 3 hearts are depleted, you will lose a life. In order to replenish your health, you will need to acquire an acorn. A regular acorn will give you a single heart, while a flashing acorn will refill your health to its maximum. Last but not least is the peace symbol, which will allow you to lift heavier objects without it affecting your overall jumping and speed, such as apples and logs. So, this level takes place inside a cafe. Go to the right, avoid the 2 robotic rats, then hop on the bar stool to collect the flashing acorn from the large box. Now stay on the upper levels and be sure to take the metal box with you along the way. Whenever a robotic rat appears, just take it out by hiding. Don't forget the metal box to use for protection, then head for the hole in the wall. From here, we need to avoid a popper mouse by not getting too close to it. Once it uses its confetti popper, it will flee in the opposite direction. At this point, we need to jump on top of the faucet to disable the water. Jump on it 3 times to turn off the water. If you touch the running water, you will take damage. Avoid the 2 popper mice and keep heading to the right. Now at this point, jump on the knob so you won't fall in the pots below and avoid the flies who will try to fly into you. Go to the right and grab the acorn. Use the knobs once more to get across the boiling pots. Once again, avoid the fly enemy as you proceed. Collect the peace symbol from here, which will allow you to pick up heavier objects with ease. At this point, take out the discs with a single crate. These enemies will mimic Chip and Dale's appearance. If they're on the same level as you, then throw a crate at them. If not, just ignore and continue. Drop down and go into the hole to start the boss battle. So, this boss will fly back and forth in an attempt to drop aliens on you. Sometimes it will fly very low to ram into you. Evade the aliens, then hit it 5 times with the red ball for the win. We have 4 new enemies here. From the start, go to the right, stay on the upper level, and take out any spraying box that's in the way. You can tell a spraying box from a crate because they are more saturated in color. Continue to move to the right and be mindful of the spraying boxes as you go. Okay, so this next enemy on our list is called Jack in the Box. These guys don't really pose a threat, but if they're in your path, take it out with a crate. Once you get to this point, it's best to take the lower path and avoid the wobblers who really can't be defeated. Once you hit it with a crate, all it does is spin faster and wobble from side to side, hence the name Wobbler. When you make it past them, proceed to the exit. This area starts you off by a toy train. Avoid a rabid enemy and take it out only when it's necessary to do so. Make sure to hop over the moving rug, which behaves like a projectile. Now this enemy can be tough. The Hawk takes 2 hits for it to be defeated. Just hide and let it walk into you so it can be one-shotted. From here, jump on the first switch, then toss a crate at the second one to turn it off. Make sure not to jump on the third switch. When you reach the final switch, walk on it to turn it on, then turn it off using the crate. Go to the Jack-in-the-Box and wait for it to go in. Now go to the right and hurry past the fallen purple walls. When you reach the end, stay underneath the wobblers as you proceed to the right. Now climb up here and watch out for the spring boxes. Now we're at the final stretch. At this point, stay on the upper levels and pay attention to the spring boxes located here. When you reach the end, go through the hole in the wall to start the boss battle. The toy robot will move back and forth. It will shoot balls in the air to rain down upon you. Find a gap so you don't take damage, then use the red ball and hit it in the chest where the yellow lights are located. Hit it 5 times for the win. This level takes place outside. Take out the cocoon with the crate and keep moving. Avoid the weakened areas of the fence since you can take damage from it. At this point, be mindful of the ladybug who hides in the bushes to ambush you when you get close enough. Make sure to hide in a crate whenever you engage a ladybug for an easy win. Now, this area is not really bad, just make sure to keep a crate handy. You can tell whenever a ladybug is hiding, apparent by its eyes sticking out of the bushes. Keep moving to the right, and when you reach the end, head for the exit. So let's grab that 1-up star, but first, we have a couple of spring boxes to take care of. Now we have to continue to the right, touch the large brown box, then use the motorboats to sail across the water. If you're holding the crate like I am here, make sure to toss it so you can use the motorboat. Now when you reach the other side of the lake, collect the hammer from the brown box, then use it to make a path through the stone. The hammer is probably the best weapon in the game, considering that you can attack with it infinitely. Now let's head for the exit. So, this level has one more new enemy. Be mindful of the slope and quicksand. At the bottom of the slope is a large green ant waiting to nab you. Watch out for the various traps and be mindful of flies who will come off screen to attack you. Grab another 1-up star, then keep going to the right, then enter the door for a boss battle. This boss is quite difficult and it's the cause of my first death. The boss will float around and shoot electric bolts at you. Try not to stay in one spot for too long or it will bombard you with electricity. In order for you to win, you have to hit it 5 times with the red ball. If you throw the ball at the right time, you can even hit it twice in a row. So Zone F, G, and H are coming in the next installment. I'm Dad Mishima, seeing you in part 4.